A new AEW signing has been revealed, plus some massive news surrounding WWE and one of its superstars being erased. Guys, so much more coming up right here on the Ango Show. Yes. Welcome back to TAS, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we do got to give away at 100,000 subscribers. If you're interested, all you got to do is click subscribe. We're giving away a World Heavyweight Championship replica belt, plus so many more other prizes when we do a live stream at 100K. So definitely don't want to miss that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump right into it. WWE has some major ideas for WrestleMania, and this one is actually kind of shocking, but also relatively cool. WWE has the possible plans of bringing in Sylvester Stallone. Now, according to WrestleVotes on Twitter, they've reported that WWE has an interest in working with Stallone at the event, as he most notably inducted Hulk Hogan into the Hall of Fame in 2005. The tie-in could have a lot to do with the Rocky franchise, and this is obviously part of the theme with Cody Rhodes pursuing gold at WrestleMania 40. So there's a lot of synergies there. Sylvester Stallone is not somebody who is foreign to the WWE universe. People know who he is. Also, the fact that it's taking place in Philadelphia, which is a very big part of the Rocky series. Cody Rhodes is the ultimate babyface. Again, there's just a lot of synergies there that make a lot of sense. Now, what I think is more likely to happen is Sylvester Stallone being part of the audio cold open. Like, he'll do like the voiceover for the cold open for WrestleMania 40, and I think that'd be great. You know, I think him narrating the cold open would be really beneficial. I think it's going to sell it as a big deal. And then also, too, I think you got to factor in Cody Rhodes and his story and stuff like that. I think Sylvester Stallone being the one to do it, it just makes a lot of sense. When you look at WWE storytelling for the last 3 years and you look at the bloodline, we are absolutely getting to the point where WWE we're coming to the tail end of Roman's championship reign, right? So if you have Sylvester Stallone being a big part of the narration there, I mean, that's going to stay in the archives for a very long time. You're talking about a very monumental moment in wrestling history, and to have Sylvester Stallone to be the guy that's, you know, voicing it, I think that's just really cool. Also, I did want to point out as well, with WWE, it is WrestleMania. Celebrities are always involved with WrestleMania. This year, we should expect a lot more, especially with WWE gearing towards the Netflix deal and stuff. So I could actually see this leading to a lot more with Sylvester Stallone and WWE. We just saw Post Malone is going to be in WWE 2K24. Maybe this even leads to Sylvester Stallone getting put in to WWE 2K25. Who knows? You never know, but that's the beauty of it. It should be really fun to see what happens. I did mention WWE. What about Brock Lesnar and WWE 2K24? Obviously, there's been a lot of questions regarding Brock Lesnar being in the game. He is going to still be in WWE 2K24. However, it appears he is not going to be a playable character. At least according to Mike Straw of Insider Gaming, he's reported that it is fully too late. It's too late to fully remove Brock Lesnar from WWE 2K24. So it was decided that instead of removing him completely from the files, they will just make him a unplayable character, meaning his name will be in the files, his character will be in the files, but when somebody buys this game, they will not be able to play with him. However, there is a caveat to that. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know this, but there is an awesome community out there that mod video games. And the WWE 2K community is actually really good at this. They have a ton of great mods throughout the years. We don't know if there's going to be any restrictions this year, but technically speaking, because Brock Lesnar would technically still be in the game, modders would be able to kind of reverse engineer it and make him a playable character. Now, here's the thing. Brock Lesnar was not listed specifically in the lawsuit, but we heard of these allegations, obviously, against the WWE, against Vince McMahon, and a lot of people have pointed to Brock Lesnar and assuming that Brock Lesnar was involved. WWE has not publicly made a comment about Brock Lesnar's involvement. WWE 2K have not publicly commented on this, but instead WWE did remove Brock Lesnar from the WWE Now, Then, and Forever intro, and obviously he was removed from WWE Supercard, so evidently he then got removed from WWE 2K24. it's weird because, again, there's been no comments on it. There's been no discussions on it. But at the same time, too, they are acting relatively quickly on this. Now, one thing for those who don't know, with WWE 2K24, Brock Lesnar was expected to be part of the showcase mode. And there was about 3 matches that were reportedly going to be in the game. Those were obviously removed. Will they be replaced? I don't know. And that is something that we do got to discuss at some point when the game comes out. Do they replace it or not? Because technically speaking, they are advertising more matches, but they haven't revealed what that is. Maybe WWE and 2K are coming together or working together to kind of go around that. It's difficult because all of this is happening last minute, and I understand from a video game engineering and coding development perspective, that is not something that you could just easily fix within moments, right? And to add more showcase matches and stuff like that, it's relatively difficult. So I could see WWE 2K actually replacing those matches, but then also doing free DLC for 3 more showcase matches later on in the life cycle of the game, which would be a very nice move, especially being free. But yeah, Lesnar appears to be erased from WWE, removed from WWE 2K24, and we'll let you guys know whatever happens next. And that leads us to the next topic of today's video: new signing for AEW, Jen Pepperman, former WWE creative writer, and now she has joined AEW. Guys, she used to be part of soap operas. Then she went to WWE in 2017, was credited a lot for her work as a creative writer for the WWE Women's Division on SmackDown. Jen Pepperman is extremely close to Mercedes, and if you guys watched this interview that I did with Mex on YouTube and Spotify and Apple, I did an interview. We talked about this long before it got announced. Jen Pepperman leaving WWE and going to AEW actually makes a lot of sense because it's going to help the women's division. That's what her strength was in WWE. But also, it's going to be a little bit more comfortability for Mercedes Moné, who will be joining the company. So ultimately, this is one of those signings that you do because, this is your potential biggest star in the company, which is Mercedes. And then obviously, you're trying to reshift and refocus the women's division. So I look at this as a win for AEW. I look at this as, a great thing for AEW. And what's funny enough is I want to say just shout out to all the hypocrites, right? There's a lot of people celebrating this, but those same people celebrating this were saying that AEW doesn't need TV show writers. They just need wrestlers and agents. But here they are doing what WWE is doing. I've advocated for this a long time, to be honest. It's not really shocking to me. It shouldn't be shocking to you that I would think this is a good move because I've said for years now AEW should do stuff like this. It doesn't mean it's going to change into a soap opera. It just means you're getting somebody with a lot of experience in the world of wrestling who also has storytelling ability outside of wrestling. Pretty huge win for the company, in my opinion. A lot of hypocrites out there, but of course we expect that with the IWC. You know what's funny, though? You don't got to expect that from me. That's why you should click subscribe. Don't forget we got that giveaway at 100K, so make sure you guys do click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time right here on The Ango Show.